So my speech, my pronouns are she, her, POIs verbally, and if you have POIs, please make them quickly under 15 seconds. And I'll start now. Resentment, jealousy, and not being accepted are things that are normal for every single migrant. So this debate is not on how this overtly displays a personal ambition and success is good or not. People do this all the time, but it's more on how this narrative have been passed, how this affects people, especially newly established migrants who have to navigate their ways to life and success. It's our team's burden to prove how rejecting this narrative would be beneficial to them in the long run, especially proving themselves worthy to the outside world. Because both sides' goals are simple: to benefit and support those newly established migrants once they move to other countries, especially make sure they reach their goals somehow. And CG believes we do it better than OG because simply we looked on the more practical side, how changing their mindset would create more opportunities for them in the long run, and we proved to you how the cultural aspect is equally important when migrants move to other countries. So a couple of things are I wanted to make clear before moving to the clashes. First of all, teams forget to mention why individuals migrate in the first place. We want to make this clearer. People migrate for a better life, newer opportunities, meet new people, and specifically show their cuisine and culture to friends globally. The off-bench has to prove how migrants can be able to achieve all of this just by being silent, respectful, and scared. This is what the law of Jante has done to a lot of people, especially migrants. And secondly, who are the people that those migrants mostly likely to display their success and ambition to? First of all, people who help them in a new country, people who they truly care about, and people who they truly trust. I think we've made this very clear because it's not going to look like you go to the street and then shout at the top of your lungs and you overtly display your success like I'm more successful than you, or I've done this, done that, and I've achieved a lot of success. It's not going to be like that. Instead, they will only share this and they will only display their ambition to those who they trust and to those who has helped them when they migrate to other countries. I'll take that later. And coming straight to the responses, we believe that the law of Jante looks really simple because basically this law teach people to stay silent, to overtly humble, and to stay in their comfort zone forever without ever stepping out. So the clashes here are very simple. First of all, we have the rights. The long term, and especially how this will lead to better integration. For the rights, somehow, like OG has said to us that they have the rights to do so and it protects their rights. We believe that this is good to some extent, but we also want to extend that their right is only accepted when they have a community which they pass this mindset to other people. Because it's not the fact that this is a newly established migrant communities, which they have a community which help each other, and in the long run, this can be really beneficial. And the second thing we'd like to mention is on the long term, how rejecting this Jante system gives them more opportunities to thrive and things like to thrive their culture globally, right? Because what has the other side mentioned? For OO, they say to us that this means not displaying your success too overtly, and people will learn to be caring collective. If you overtly display, then people will hate you, and there will be jealousy. Will still be charitable and take their best case of their unfair definition on Jante. Even if people show eagerness and showcase that they have done how proud they are of their country and talk about what they have done to overcome hardship and achieve success, we don't understand how this is such a bad thing. It doesn't mean they're being selfish or not respectful to other people. It can look really simple. Like they may share this in their group, they may share this with friends they have made online, or they may share this with other people. And we simply believe that this is done more benefit than harm. I'll take that quickly, 15 seconds. Okay, we understand. Yes, we understand what you're trying to make about Jante, but we are just saying that if you're just, we're just saying that for people who reject Jante and for people who want to overtly display their success, we're basically want to prove to you how it's very unlikely that they're gonna stand on the street and talk about their success to 100 of people that are walking past them, right? They're mostly gonna share them with friends they have met, or mostly gonna share this with people that they actually know, just like us. If I want to show you that I've got an A, I will share them with my friends, not to a stranger on the street if I overtly display myself. And moreover, we would like to say how this will lead to better integration on our side and how this will lead to more cultural awareness, because we specifically tell you that when they just keep on staying silent, it will not improve their life once they move to other countries. People oftentimes migrate with the hope to lead a better life and specifically showcasing what they're capable of and showcasing from their home country, which in my member speech we have specifically said to you how culture is really important when it comes to those migrants, and this is their hope to bring their culture globally to the rest of the world. So very proud to oppose. And we'd like to mention one thing is that jealousy and hard for them to be accepted is normal part of life, and it's their way to actually go to the path that matters most to them and showcasing to the world. Very proud to propose.